I just wanted to make a few comments about this new movie that came out. This new version of the Odyssey by Homer, and it's by this director Christopher Nolan. Well, I know nothing about Christopher Nolan. I don't think I've ever heard of him before. I haven't seen the movie, and I'm not going to see it. I understand that the movie is some kind of mangled, desecrated version of Homer, and I don't doubt it in the least. That's why I say I'm not going to see it. But I just wanted to make a few comments about it anyway. Like I see, everybody, every single person out there, every scholar, every English teacher, every philosopher out there, every movie critic is rolling his or her eyes about what a desecration this is, this movie. Well, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, this is all just gossip. This Christopher Nolan movie is just a distraction that these elite techno bankers, these billionaires and trillionaires, these social engineers, our lords and masters, it's just another distraction for us to gossip about, while they very quietly and very methodically put the finishing touches on their digital beast system. So all of these commentators who are rolling their eyes, as far as I'm concerned, are simply tools and fools. They're doing exactly what they're intended to do, to roll their eyes and to gossip about it, so that we look this way while what's really going on is over there. I don't see any of these movie critics talking about the digital system at all. For that matter, this whole forced immigration of third world nations, countries, into Europe and America is, of course, it's obviously being done to destroy the sovereignty of individual nations, which goes in line with this whole globalist agenda. It's an enraging and a tragic thing that's happening. It's being done on purpose. I feel that all of these government leaders who are allowing this to happen or encouraging this to happen are simply messenger boys who are taking their orders from their lords and masters. And even this horrendous migration into Europe and to America, this assault on Western European civilization by third world nations, by different cultures, this overt attack on it, even this is nothing more than a monumental distraction. They want us rolling our eyes about this too. They want this to be our main focus of attention, while they methodically work out the kinks on their beast system. That's the way I see it. I mean, we here in America are completely brain dead. We've had absolutely no protests whatsoever about this third world assault on America. I mean, I have no doubt that they're shipping people in from Africa and from the Middle East right now as I speak. But there have been absolutely no protests that I'm aware of here in the United States. Now, in Europe, obviously, things are much worse, and there have been many protests. People have been very vocal. There have been protests where there have been hundreds of thousands of people protesting this enforced immigration. And it hasn't done any good at all. clearly governments and the elite that rule them, to whom they give their orders, don't give a damn. The agenda continues unchecked. Clearly, they don't care. They're laughing at us. They're laughing at us when we talk about this migration, this assault, and they're also laughing at us. Oh, they're really laughing at us when we gossip about the Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. They're probably tittering right now. This is exactly what they want us to do. I mean, doesn't anyone see this? That we're just we're all just dupes playing into their hands when we spend so much time on this Christopher Nolan stuff. I haven't seen anybody up in arms about the digital system of late. I mean, you have a few people, a few steadies who talk about it, but I don't know how many people listen to them. I've heard some intelligent people talk about stablecoin and the digital system, but not that much. So that's my take on it. Americans and people in general have a very short attention span. This is the new distraction, Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. It will be forgotten very quickly. As a matter of fact, this whole expression of wokeness, we won't even know what this word means in 20 years. There'll be some new buzzword probably, if we're not all slaves by then, complete slaves by then. We're really, really very, very close. So that's all I want to say about it. I'm really kind of sick of all these PhDs and doctors in philosophy and esteemed learned critics talking about the desecration of the Odyssey. I have no doubt these people are absolute scholars and experts on the Odyssey. Big deal. They're being just as foolish as anyone else is, as far as I'm concerned. They should actually be saying what I'm saying, instead of tearing to pieces this Christopher Nolan piece of crap, which I'm sure it is, with their scholarly dissection. I've come to the realization, you've heard of the saying, knowledge is power. Well, knowledge isn't power. Power is power.